Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the first and opening round of the BRM F3 Championship. Hope we are all doing well this evening. Now, the schedule for this race is a 20-minute quali session, followed by a 20-minute sprint race. And then after that, we've got a half-hour feature race. Now, we should be in for a good one here. Straight away, we got Billy Mann in the 23 car chasing Adam Smith in the 4 car. Now, these two are actually a team running separate liveries, because I've had quite clear instructions from the pair of them to read their name out in full, their team name anyway. So, you've got Adam Smith, number 4, Billy Mann, 23, running in the BRM Racing with PLS and A. Smith plastering car. We've also got number 13, Matthew Alvis in the BRM Razzle Dazzle Racing, teamed with Timothy Fiss. And then we have Niall Matthews, who hasn't registered himself as a team. But we've also got Marcel Ritter as well, who, again, hasn't registered himself as a team. So they are running solo for this championship. Provisional pole as it stands then is Adam Smith. I say that. They haven't actually set a lap time yet. Everyone loves a bit of Monza, don't they? Absolute classic track. Thing is with these cars as well is that where they're so equal, even down to setup, the setup doesn't make too much of a difference, but the setup can create the difference where one little edit can make the car undrivable or seem perfect. I am running solo for this commentary session, so forgive me if I end up struggling or anything like that. Just enjoy the racing, enjoy our company, and enjoy the stream. 13 minutes left to go of quali then, roughly 8 laps. Billy Man has gone provisional pole. Followed by Adam Smith. He's currently 1.2 seconds behind. Matthew Albers in third, 1.5. Marcel 3.28. So he's obviously had a moment, or he's backed out of it at some point throughout the lap. Niall and Tim yet to set a lap time. Matt Alves just entered the pits on his second lap. So he's backed out of it. Maybe he's gone for the one lap strategy of just flying lap after flying lap with very little fuel in the tank. Billy Man pits as we speak. Adam Smith carries on. He aborts the lap. He pits. Who's that coming out the pits now? One of the Razadaz boys. We shall see momentarily. Tim is out on a lap, just coming up to Ascari now. So that means that Matthew has just exited the pits. There is Marcel going into the turn one. See what Marcel can do today. Marcel's one of those drivers. He's been in every single type of BRM racing league we've done. He's a very loyal man. He hasn't always been the fastest, but he's always been very consistent. So I think it was in the very first league that we did, which was multi-class. What do we do? LMP 1s, 2s and GTEs. Marzo running the GTEs, and like I said, he was never one of the quickest, but he always finished, he always kept it clean, and come the end of the season I think he ended up coming somewhere in the top 3 out of 7. So that just goes to show, like everyone says with racing, there's being fast, and there's being consistently fast. And that's what he was doing. Just constantly being consistent. Racking in those points. And eventually finishing up in the top 3. Matt comes across the line then. Didn't improve on that last lap. 9 minutes according to go. Billy and Adam approach the first corner. Looks like there could be... Now, I don't know how these two are working. I don't know how if they're going to tow one another. It sort of seems like that's the sort of strategy they've gone for in quali, because they've always been roughly together. Now, we all know how Monza, what was it, 2021? Was it Monza 21? How that turned out for F1. No one crossed the line because everyone wanted the tow. It's just pathetic, in my opinion. But Adam is following nice and closely. I wonder if Adam is on an out lap. He's just trying to stay with Billy, and Billy's on a flyer. Coming around the Parabolica now then. Oh, it seems our GRT has failed. Oh dear, what a start. What a start. Currently got no lap times or anything at the minute. Bear with us, or bear with me, as I sort this out. There we go, we're back up and running. So what have we got then? Billy is on provisional pole with a 1:44.4. Smith follows him with a 1:45.2. 6 tenths, 7, 8 tenths difference between them two. It's quite a big gap. Quite a big gap. Alves follows with a 45.9, 7 tenths to Smith. Oh, as Alves goes up to second with a 45.2. So that's close, neck and neck between second and third then. Only 16 hundredths of a difference there. Niall goes ahead of Ridder with a 1:46.4. Excuse me. So Marcel sits in fifth with a 47.1 as Adam goes back up to second with a 45.2. He improved by 6 hundredths of a second. Tim sitting in sixth, still no lap time. Seems like he could be struggling with the car. It's very hard trying to maintain. Oh, Smith goes in a bit deep there. Whoa, Smith is off. He's in. Oh, there's his nose. His nose is gone. Went in a bit deep into the first part of the De La Roggia. Had the rear end step out and him tried to correct it. And boom. Now, I do believe fast repairs are on during quali, but not during the race. Billy looking nice and smooth there through the Ascari. Matthew in the pits, getting a bit of fuel, maybe to go to the end of the session. Or is he giving a Niall go second with a 1:44.8? Only 4/10 off original pole with Billy. The top two, close. Third and fourth, very close. Fifth and sixth, doing what they can. Adam's back out on track then. What's he doing? He's doing a practice start. Yep. Razzle Dazzle car using their typical striped livery. Oh, it's Marcel loops it on the cold tyres in the second part of the chicane. 3 minutes to go then. Can Niall challenge Billy for that top spot? I'm a bit quiet. I shouldn't be. Adam taking a lot of the curb there. Thanks for letting me know though. Hopefully I sorted it out now. What can these boys do? Oh, fucking hell. Apologies. Razzle boys nearly having to come together on the exit of Parabolica. What I'll do is when the session ends, I'll tweak my settings. Make everything a little bit louder. So 1 minute to go then. Anyone crossing the line now will be on their flying lap. If you muck up this lap, game over. On board with Niall. How are we doing, people? Welcome to the stream. Please excuse me if I seem terrible. I haven't done commentary in a very long time. I used to do it for F1 leagues back on PS4. This is the first one I've done in an iRacing situation. But Niall was getting a little bit loose there in the first Lesmo. Got Billy following, so these two are the two fighting out for pole position. I don't think Niall's going to improve. Billy also looking like he just got a little bit wide there on exit of the second Lesmo. And I think he actually lost it because he's gone back to the pits. I thought he dipped a tyre in the gravel there. So it's all down to Niall then. Loner on track. The Irishman. He's given up. He's aborted the lap. So he probably wasn't going to be able to go faster than he wanted to. That is quali over. Billy Mann secures that pole position. The drivers are just going to the grid now. There you go. Car idles at 2000 RPM. Look at the detail on that sausage curb. If only the sausage curb wasn't there.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go then, we're underway. I had no red lights. So Billy Mann lost the lead to Niall. He's trying it around the outside. So Niall jumps Billy on lap 1, turn 1. Adam trying it with Matthew. Ooh, little snap of oversteer on exit. But already, Billy and Niall look like they've just cleared off. Adam sends it on Matthew. Oh no, Matthew comes back at him. Oh, it was Marcel, sorry, it was Marcel. Apologies. And here comes Tim on Marcel down into the parabolica. No, Matthew. Billy, sorry. Getting all the names wrong. Billy's going down the outside of T1. Will he make it stick? He does make it. Oh, I got contact! No, was off into the gravel. I don't know how his suspension's going to cope with that one. I think his car is good. Now, I don't know what happened there. To me, it looked like Billy had his line sorted. It looked like they both had it sorted. So I don't know if someone turned in late, someone turned in early there. But a bit of contact for Billy and Niall. That puts Niall all the way down to 5th. We'll see what he can do if he can work his way back up through the field. Now, for anybody watching, we are taking commentary team applications. We need one other person to join me in the booth. In the booth, in brackets, in your bedroom, watching other people race. But if you'd like to get involved, So how much time has Niall lost there? Matt with the 146.8, Adam 146.3. That is the session's best. So Adam with the fastest lap. Now who is that coming through the Ascari? Is that Tim? That is Tim. Tim has dropped all the way back. What happened to Tim? We didn't see that. Adam goes past Matthew. Niall right on the back of Marcel and also Matthew. So Niall does have the pace to get back to where he wants to be. There they are. You got Matt ahead of Niall, Adam ahead of Matt, and Billy. He's got a nice little gap forming. A good 5 seconds. Comfortable in that lead right there. He looked comfortable in quali, no mistakes really. Let's see how Billy gets on. If he can hold it, if he can maintain it. Marcel going a little bit deep there. On board with Smith then. Approaching the 13-minute to go mark. 7 minutes already gone in this race. But he's extending that gap to 6 seconds now. Smith has got a 2.5 second gap to Matthew and a 3.5 second gap to Niall. Niall is approaching the back of Matthews. Let's see what he does here. How good is his toe? Closes up on him quite a bit. Oh, Matt gets a horrible exit. That just gives Niall the position. Niall drives by him like he's not even there. Niall is on the charge. Matt comes back at him down into the De La Roja. He gets the job done as well. He maintains it. Good driving from the pair. Matt gets a little bit wide on exit, dipping a wheel in that gravel. He's lucky not to lose the rear of the car there. But again, he just gives Niall the position. He's feeling the pressure from the Irishman. As he comes back at him. This is great racing from these two. Track temp, 41 degrees Celsius. That track is cooking. Tim back in the pits then. He's just exiting the pits as we speak. He has not had a good start to this sprint race. Hopefully he'll do a bit better in the feature. But here comes Niall then. He's got the toe. He's sending it down into T1. All done. Joyful. Matt then, we've got a bit of work to do to try and keep with Niall. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it, but we shall see. Niall's got that speed, he's just pulling away from Matthew. Really, again, comfortable gap, 7 seconds to Smith. Don't forget though that these two are actually part of the same team, so this is a good result if it comes through for the BRM Racing UK and A Smith plastering team. If that's what it is, I cannot remember. They held a gun to my head and they said you have to say it in full, otherwise you're sacked. I did it once, I'm not doing it again. Tim is struggling. He was struggling in quali, he's struggling in the race. Oh, whacked him. Getting very leery on exit. No, not pulling away from Matthew as he once was. Gap is less than a second. No, Matthew is coming back at him a little bit. Only 8 tenths. Oh! No, spun it! Oh! No, that is Niall at the race. Niall was out the race. He's lost everything. He's crabbing. He's done. If you can get it back to the pits, I mean, I'm pretty sure that car's got more than 7 minutes worth of repairs. Whether it... I wonder if he's got a meatball flag for that one. I reckon he's got the bloody meatball marinara flag on that one. Niall is out of this race. Wow. So Billy's main contender in this sprint is done. Now he does get it back to the pits. Somehow that car is still working, even with that right rear being as bent as it is. The failed suspension and whatnot. Crikey. Adam laps Tim. Again, Billy extending that gap to 8.7 seconds now. Okay, so fast repairs are a thing. Niall is back out. How he managed to get that car back, I don't... How was that car even drivable? That is beyond me. Now, I wonder if Niall can catch Matt back up to get that 4th place spot in the sprint. Everyone's sort of spaced out now. Matt's got Marcel up the road by 20 seconds. So, and this is what I was saying about Marcel. He keeps it clean. He might not be the quickest, but he keeps it clean. And look where he is. He's 3rd. He lets all the chaos happen around him, not at him. The man's a genius. It's like Niki Lauda. He's a genius. Nice and easy. Slow and steady wins the race. Do you know what I mean? Apart from when you do stuff like that. Commentators curse that one. That's just brought Matt straight back into it. So that third place spot is now up for grabs for Matt. He's got 5 minutes to do the job. Can he do it? Let's have a look back at Niall's incident with Matthew coming out of the second Lesmo. It's a weird one. It really is. I mean, Niall loses it on exit. He dips the tyre in the gravel. Just takes a little. He started to lose the rear just before, anyway. To be fair, which lost him the track grip. Matt comes round. Niall was doing his best to hold the brakes. Does Niall let off the brakes there? It's a weird one because how that suspension on all 4 corners did not break, I do not know. Ooh. Two-second gap for Matt. He's got 2 more laps to go to get the job done. Can he get Marcel in those 2 laps for that podium spot? You can see Matt is pushing. He's trying to do everything he can. He's got 1 lap to go after this one. He just doesn't need to push that car too hard. He doesn't want to lose the ground and make a mistake. One second going into the Ascari chicane. Let's see what he does with this toe then. 9/10 of a second. Seven tenths. Coming down to the wire with these two. Four tenths of a second. If he's going to get it done, he has to get it done down into Parabolico, in my opinion. Use the toe. Confirm the pass. He lost a little bit of time there going through the two Lesmos. But Billy wins the sprint race. Adam comes home in second, so that's a 1-2 for the team. And here's Matthew. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. He's got the job done. He's forced Marcel wide. I imagine that place is his. Yep. So Matt on the final corner on the last lap gets the final podium position. Marcel comes home in fourth. Niall with an unfortunate and sad fifth place. After a little bit of contact with Billy at the end of, or at the start of lap 2. And then the spin and the big contact with Matthew, who's trying to avoid him, coming out of the second Lesmo. Tim.
Sorry.
Not having the greatest of races, but in the feature race, it's a reverse grid order. So Tim should be starting on in first. Billy last. That'll be good to see. We'll see Billy work his way up through the field. See what he can do. 10-minute warm-up session now for this feature. No cars out on track. Here we go. Maybe they were loading in. Tim straight out there though. I'm not surprised. I imagine he's going to want to get as many laps under his belt as he can and get used to it as much as he can within these last 8 minutes, as he was not having the greatest time out there, in all honesty. Tim is struggling, isn't he? He really is. Niall was so unlucky in that race. Hopefully we'll get to have a word with Niall after the race to see what his thoughts were, what happened with that T1 incident with Billy. I'll probably go on to Steward's review. Racing incident from what I saw. But we'll probably need to look at it a bit further and more in depth and see what happened. This is really hard doing this job with no one to talk to. I need a friend. Hashtag help the commentators. Marcel is the only driver in the pits then. Everyone else is out on track just trying to get what they can in before this feature race starts. Feature race is 30 minutes in length. So Tim, with his opening lap of the warm-up session, 4 seconds off. Now, I know he went wide or a bit deeper at the Scari, but he really is struggling this week. Matt goes top with a 46 dead. Niall with a 46 dead as well. 5/100ths of a second behind. Billy in the pit. He's not bothering. Adam also in the pit. Marcel into the pits. Seems like they've had enough of the warm-up. Matthew and Niall both improved by a 10th. Still all square though, 3/100ths is the difference. As Matthew, I believe, just had a bit of a lock up. Yeah, we need to go back to the pits. That's Matthew done. Niall carrying on for this last remaining lap. Running the very famous Marlborough Schumacher helmet of his Ferrari days. Favourite driver of all time, old Michael Schumacher. Taking a lot of the sausage curb there. Surprised if he doesn't have any suspension damage from that. But Niall will be starting closer to the front. I think he'll be starting 3rd place in this race coming up. Because it is a reverse grid. So Billy has got a lot of work to do to try and catch him and maintain that 2nd win. Warm-up session has now officially finished. Onto the grid we go. Ready for this feature race, 30 minutes long. No pit stops required. .40 seconds to race start. All to play for here. Here we go then.
Green flag, green flag.
And there we go, the green lights are off. Marcel gets an awful start. He's gone off onto the grass. Oh, Marcel spun it in the background. Tim stays ahead into T1, Niall to P2. Matthew P3, Billy straight up to P4 from 6th. Not the start that Niall would have hoped for with Billy. As Tim goes straight over those curbs. Ooh, that's going to be some floor damage. That gives Niall the lead and gives Niall a little bit of a gap. 8/10 to Matt. Billy doing all he can to try and get past Matt as soon as he wants to. Doesn't want to lose too much time behind Matt. is up ahead. As we got Adam looking to get past Tim. Can't get past him into the Ascari. He's going to have to try it into Parabolica with a bit of a toe. Tim goes straight off actually, so he's actually just gifted Adam the spot after defending it. But Billy has got past Matthew. That leaves the door wide open as Matt goes a bit deep into Parabolica. If he goes onto that gravel, he's going to have a bit of an issue, which he does. Keeps out the wall, but Adam gifted a place again. It's end of the first lap. Niall 1, Billy 2, Adam 3, Matthew 4, Tim 5, Marcel 6th. .4 seconds to Niall for Billy. Really taking a lot of curve there going into De La Roggia. Billy so far taking 0.2 of a second out of Niall on this lap. He's hunting him down. I'm sure Niall will be looking at that relative at every moment he gets. Eight tenths of a second now. Billy is taking chunks out of Niall. Listen to the floor scraping along the track surface. Oh, it's Niall's gone deep into the Ascari. It's forced Billy to come off the gas. So now they've closed right up. Niall. Oh. Was Billy able to maintain a bit of extra speed through the Ascari compared to Niall? However, he's trying it around the outside. Niall defends well, he keeps that inside line. He's managed to hold off Billy for this time round, but will Billy be able to get the toe and send it down into T1? He's looking on the outside. Niall maintains the position. Round 2. Billy just not able to carry enough speed into that corner. Very evenly matched, these two. Adam in the background trying to hold off Matt. Matt, I think, made a mistake somewhere because it looks like he's lost a little bit of time to Adam. Back on board with Billy though. Here we go then. Billy's got that toe, you can just see the difference in speed. Again he goes to the outside, Niall defending the inside. Niall late on the brakes again, holding Billy off. Billy just, he's going to look for the cutback on the exit. Ooh, as he gives a little bump. Oh, they've made contact again. They've made contact again. He spun the whole round. Billy, Billy, Billy. That's going to have to go under review after the race. T1 again between the pair. I think he's going to wait up for Niall. Niall is not going to be a happy bunny. Twice. Whether the first time there was somebody at fault, I don't know. But the second time, Billy's just driven into the back of him. For me. Misjudged his exit speed, obviously having the better exit. Yeah, he's going to weigh up for Niall, I think. Good Samaritan. Although, the question is it still worthy of the penalty, whether you give that place back or not? Stewards have to come to that decision after the race. So Adam leads this race then. He's still got Matthew on his backside. Only 1.2 seconds off. These two are quite evenly matched. So it's BRM Racing UK plus the other half, or whatever it's called, against Team Razzle Dazzle. Yeah, Billy conceding that position to Niall then. Although, I'm now worried, is there going to be another incident between the two? These two are getting very close. Really line up the move, possibly into T1 again. I don't want to watch. I just don't want to watch. I don't want to see what happens. There cannot be a third contact, surely. But Billy's gone inside this time. Gets the job done before the brake is on. I think Niall's been a bit cautious there, just in case there was... Oh, it's Billy loses it! He lost the rear. He had to put on a bit of opposite lock. So Billy's got the work to do all over again now. Adam's got a controlling lead at the minute. Matt not giving him any issues. Oh, good God. What's happened here? GRT having a bit of a malfunction. What's going on with these cameras? There we go. Right, we're back up. What is going on here? It just doesn't switch. There we go. Bit of a... I don't know what iRacing was doing there. It just wouldn't switch cameras. Oh, Adam. Going a little bit deep there. Matthew right on the back of him now. 15 minutes to go. Billy's still behind Niall. Adam looked like he got a little bit of a better exit out of the chicane there. He sends it down into Team 1. As he maintained it, like, he's done well to keep that nice and tidy, but he got a bit of a rough exit. Adam round the outside of the first Lesmo. This is hotting up. On board with the number 4 car. And off board. And on board. And off board.
Got two battles going on here. I don't know how it's going to turn out, to be honest with you. It's all a mystery. These two are very close. Neither looks rattled. Really struggling in a kind of way. Oh, what's happened to Matt? Oh! The two leaders have come together. Oh dear, oh dear. What happened there? Did Matt go for the lunge? Let's have a look. Getting on board shot. So that makes the late defence. Back to the outside. Oh. We'll discuss that after. But that has put Niall back into the lead. Billy in second on his tail. Adam's down to third, but he's still there. Matt, unfortunately, back 4 seconds in fourth. Billy looking very drastic on that directional change. He wants that move done. Niall's holding him up. That's brought Adam right onto the back of him. We could have a 3 wide situation here. Adam thinks better of it. Niall defends. Billy trying to hang it around the outside. Gets back into the slipstream. Look at this shit. Niall could be getting mugged. Billy's on the outside. Adam on the inside. What's going to happen here? Niall is the late breakers out of them all and he maintains the position. I really would have thought one of the other two was going to go for that. Here comes Adam though. Ooh, Billy shut the door on him. Billy with a much faster exit there compared to Adam on the second race mode. He's got a neck. He's got a neck. 5 laps to go. 9 minutes. Niall getting his braking all wrong. Were you just turning really early there? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! It's contact between the pair again! Niall getting it wrong on the exit. Billy obviously carrying the speed, couldn't avoid. So Adam's hunting down Billy. Matthew is there as well. We got a four-way building up here. 7 minutes to go. Can Adam put Billy under pressure? Niall pits. So Niall has had a miserable 2 races. This will be one to forget for him. Oh, Matthew gets a little bit loose on exit. Adam, 1.4 seconds to Billy. 3 laps to go, 6 minutes. What can he do? Has he got something in the drawer that he can pull out? Despite the obvious. .8. Billy got much better exit. However, Niall is battling with Tim. Let's join in on that. And we should get him here with that toe down into the Ascari. He doesn't. Oh, switch. Will Niall send it down into T1? He does. Does he make it stick? He does. So Niall back up to P4, then that's more than likely going to be his finishing position. He's got 23 seconds to Matt Elvis up front. He's fast, but he's not that fast. Matt's dropped off the back of him. Adam actually is maintaining the gap. I don't know if Billy's had a little moment somewhere, but Adam has dropped that gap by 8 tenths. He's got it down to a second. If he can get and maintain the toe, that'll be a good job done by Adam to build himself up for that move. Now he does have the toe, but it's not the greatest of toes. Matt taking a lot of curve in the background. Surprising how much these cars, how much of a battering these cars can actually take with the curbs. Seeing that they've only got that little nimble suspension, they seem to handle the bumps well. 2 minutes to go then, one more lap after this one. Can Adam get the job done? Final lap of the race. 2.3 seconds to Billy for Adam. Billy's gonna have to make a mistake for Adam to be able to make a move or get that place. There's just too much of a gap in these cars over one lap. Billy then coming into the Ascara chicane. I'm pretty sure he's got this one done unless he makes a catastrophic mistake now. I don't want to curse him. Down the back straight then. Coming up to the Parabolica. Round the final corner. He won the 20-minute feature sprint race, and now he's won the 30-minute feature race. The win goes to Billy, man. Adam comes home in second. Matthew in third. Niall with an unfortunate, very unfortunate, and miserable fourth, I presume. He has got Tim on the back of him. No, I'll come home in fourth. Tim's actually just had a moment on the Parabolica. He comes in fifth. Marcel will be sixth. No, just not giving two rats. Really not giving two rats, sir. Right, we will try and get the guys in for a quick chat. See how they found the race. Some donuts, some kissing going on there between Adam and Billy like they always do. Do them the honours of grabbing some screenshots. They're ruining my track. Oh, I can't. They can't see what I'm saying. We'll give the boys a few minutes.
Nice race, guys. Nice race.
Howdy, gents. Who are we waiting on? Matt. Here he is. He's in.
Hello.
I don't know whose fault that was, Matt, but apologies.
All the lads are.
Was one of those, wasn't it?
Niall, I'm sorry.
Well, sorry lads, I was all over the shop.
Well.
I want it on record. Niall, I apologise.
Right, so first, Bill.
Hello.
2 wins.
Yeah, I didn't expect that
How'd you feel?
at all. Good. Yep. Relieved a bit that it's done, I suppose.
Yep. All the hard work paid off?
Yeah, I suppose so. The pace was a lot quicker than I expected, to be fair, after the practice in the week. So we were all a lot closer than I thought we were going to be.
Hmm.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, I especially noticed Matt today was on pace with us, which I didn't expect after the practice this week. So fair play to him. But yeah,
What would you say the key was to winning this race?
getting Niall out of the way. No,
We'll
no.
come on to that. We'll come on to that.
I don't know really. I think the main key was after I let Niall go back by, Adam and Matt had something happen, and that brought us straight back into it. So that allowed me and Niall to come back into it there. So that's what probably helped the main bit, but just the pace was really good. So yeah.
So obviously, Adam, you had a bit of a coming together with Matt.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I need to have a look, but I think it might have been a bit of rust on the old racing boots. But yeah, it was good. It was good otherwise. You know, it's good to be back in the saddle, and it was a good week. Well, a good week for a good day, I should say. A good day for BRM Racing UK, centred by PLS and Smith Blasterin. It was a
No, I did.
it was a good day.
I do promise. I did mention it. But the second time round, I was like, sod it. I can't be bothered.
We do have to get the sponsors in there though.
The first time round, you got it. BRM Youth Racing UK plus. Da, 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 da. Right. So, Matt, obviously, you come third in the feature.
Yep. And in the sprint as well.
And in the sprint, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So that's a
Double
two
podium, I was
podiums,
happy
double
with that.
podium. Was you expecting a double podium this week?
No. No, I was expecting maybe fourth at best. I think in the first race I was unlucky to be caught by Niall as he was spinning.
Yeah.
But I mean that was I had nowhere to go. It was just one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, me watching, I caught it perfectly, and it just looked like one of those ones where, obviously, not like you could see Noel was on his brakes, but
where you're carrying the speed through on exit, you just had nowhere to go. Trying to adjust the car to the right
Yeah.
side of the track probably would have just caused the car to oversteer and smash into the barrier.
Yeah, it was unlikely. I didn't know which way the car was going to go in front of me either, so it was 50-50 anyway. So.
Unfortunate mishaps, but racing happens, as I like to say.
Yep.
Niall.
I still got the podium, so you know.
Yeah, double podium, all good. Niall.
Yep.
Not the greatest of double races for you. Unfortunate
No,
events happened.
I like to view myself as the liberty media of this group. I'm just here to provide entertainment.
I thought that was me.
Yeah. Oh, look, no excuses. I put some practice in and I was going well in practice and I just couldn't do it on the day. Just tired and made some mistakes.
Mm.
In all fairness, had I looked, the incident with Billy just looked like netcode. So it looked from the screen like he gave me room and I gave him room, but about a meter netcode put me off. So nothing neither of us can do about that.
I mean, obviously, the first incident, it was that coming together mid-corner of the chicane. Second one,
I
little
just got
bump up the bump.
too much traction out of the first chicane, to be fair, and didn't expect it.
And this is what I said. It looked like you got a really good exit, whereas obviously because Niall had that inside line originally, his exit speed wasn't going to be as good, and it just looked like there was a little bump. And then the third time round, I think you went off at the De La Roja. And obviously where Billy was carrying the speed through, he just couldn't avoid.
Yeah,
I will add, I'm not sure I hit him that time. I think that was just another netcode thing.
It might have been. Because I was
I
on board and there was
no
a big
damage
crash.
from that one.
Yeah,
So
maybe it was netcode then.
You can only get better.
I don't know.
I hope.
There's always next time.
There's always a next time. But so you had a quiet race there in the feature. Had a little bit of a spin at the start, I noticed, on the green flag drop.
He might not be.
Grammar communication errors.
Marcel might be just in here to listen to our interview.
That's fair enough. But
wait,
go on.
Carry on, Sam.
No, go on.
I was just going to say thanks to everyone for joining us. It's been a long time since we've raced again, so it's good to see a few people with us. And thanks to anyone watching as well. And special thanks to Sam for volunteering to do this for us.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. He's paying me millions, so it's fine. It's millions.
Yeah,
It was very interesting to try and listen to it whilst racing.
Did you actually do that? I could not do that.
I did. It did put me off a couple of times, but you know, it was worth the entertainment.
Right, guys. Good racing. I'll leave you to it.
Yep. All right.
I'll
Thank
see
you,
in a
everyone.
bit.
Thanks, Sam.
Right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed that. The sprint race and the feature race. Billy with the double win there. Adam with a P2. Matt coming P3 in both races. That's some good points on the board there for him. I've been Sam. This has been BRM Racing UK, the F3 Championship, new season. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we shall see you for the next one. Ta-da.